So Don, since we last spoke, there's been a 2-week break. Do you feel that that's been a beneficial period for yourself and for the players as well?
Well, we had to, really work hard in that period. We wanted a game last week in the Cup, that's natural, but we didn't. So we had to make use of it. Done some really good work. Now it's about putting that into practice.
And Don, a 3-0 win up in Wick on Wednesday night. How would you reflect on that game overall?
Yeah, it was really good. It was a mixture of the first team players that were needing minutes, needing game time. A lot of young boys getting exposure to men's football as well. So, really productive night. The senior players showed the attitude that I would expect in terms of the travel and going up there and getting the result. And what's important now is we've got another game in 2 weeks' time in that cup, which gives people, valuable opportunity to get minutes again.
I mean, as you mentioned there, getting minutes into the legs very important. But on top of that, how impressed were you with some of the young lads who made their debuts for the first team?
Yeah, we've been impressed, since the pre-season. They've trained a lot with us since then. Some have now gone out on loan, which is important for their progression and development, but it's also good that they can come back and play in the North of Scotland Cup for us. So, like I said, delighted that they got the minutes, but now we've got another game against Clack in a couple of weeks' time, which will allow them to progress even further.
And of course, Partick Thistle in our third championship match tomorrow. Is that an encounter you're looking forward to?
Well, we have to look forward to it. We've played them last month. We see what they're, we've seen what they're capable of doing. They had a really good result in the Cup at the weekend. But this whole 2 weeks is, the message has been clear. It's about us, we're at home, and it's about us going and showing and, playing with intent and conviction and giving the supporters, a performance that they can be proud of.
Definitely, and obviously you mentioned there we've played them recently. Does that kind of help you as a manager and the squad as well, to know what to expect from them in a sense?
Yeah, well, like I say, we know what they're all about. We know the strengths that they have. Last month we didn't play to the capability of what we can, so we need to improve on the performance levels individually and collectively, and I believe if we can do that, then we've got a really good chance of getting 3 points.
And just finally, Don, have you got a squad fitness update for us ahead of the match tomorrow?
Yeah, Ross Docherty and Kieran Phillips missed out the last game against St Johnstone. They're back fit. They've been back training for a week now, so they join up with the squad again, which is really positive. Apart from that, everyone else is good to go.